Wow. All right, that sucks. And aim my jump again. What? Penguin fell through the platform when it changed direction, which I did not know was possible. Don't worry, just another 8 minutes of my life down the drain. Okay, well, this time, maybe I'll take the tank fight a little bit more seriously because it does impact what happens in the following section. If I can get through with just 3 bonks, that is okay. 4 bonks is less okay. The alternative is to rest at the inn, which is time-consuming. There's not any good place to take a death in the castle because the enemies all show up at the end of those respective 2 screens. Or you could leave the town, go to the first area, and walk into an enemy, which I think takes probably as much time as just resting at the inn. So I guess the best thing would be get good at the tank fight and don't take damage. Which I've never tried to do. I've never tried to just avoid damage from him entirely. His movement pattern is he rolls forward into you. I don't know if you could jump in place and stun him long enough to not take damage, or if you just absolutely will just take damage no matter what. It's never been a boss that I've had to worry about studying the pattern on. So yeah, I could come back to this area to take an intentional death, but I think that's slower. Excuse you? Aside from that weird flub in the hop back up to the top. Good movement. See, I missed him. Well, it was only 3 bonks, but it was like a slow 3 bonks. Because I was trying to avoid the damage, but I don't think that there's a way you can. I think that his... Because you don't have the run movement, and his hitbox is so large, I think that even if you hit him as he's moving into you, you'll still get hit when you're, like, in the back portion of his hitbox. Now, you might be able to get away with only taking 2 bonks instead of 3. When he does the second animation with shooting, you might be able to just jump over the shots. And again, I've never really bothered to avoid it, but maybe it's worth it for how it optimizes the following area. Get the book report. Get stuck on his bed. Oh, is this a book report? Yeah, it's about umbrellas. It's unfinished. Maybe you could, finish it for me? Also take my bird? Intentionally reset my health here. Which, that's going to make that split slow, but I intentionally took a death on the tank in the upcoming split. It's not particularly important which one you take a death in. I think it's technically faster to have the tank kill you because you can just walk right into it, whereas the gorilla, you have to wait to watch him throw the little bear at you. But, you know, there is a chance that you will bump into the gorilla with that one heart and take a death, and I didn't feel like taking that chance. And just reset twice in the intro sequence from screwing things up, so I was just ready to move on. Okay, we gotta go get the umbrella. Get stuck on that man. One bonk. Okay, so last time I got roasted here. I'm pretty sure I came into this section with one heart somehow, so it should be much smoother this time around. Got roasted down here. Oh, fit right in this time. So I think that one section right there is the reason that you need the running brooch. Oh, maybe here too. Yeah. Like this area is the reason why you have to pick up the running brooch. We did it. All that movement was good. Oh! That lady was a fox all along. Okay, and then we have to get the umbrella this guy gives us. Well, he gives us the key to go get the umbrella. And that is unfortunately until the very final boss, the last umbrella we'll be picking up. So our attack power is gonna suck from about mid-game onward. Right now it's fine. Because I bonked that guy, I'm gonna go for the 2 hearts on the right. I was gonna just skip them with only 1 heart down, but I might as well just grab both. I'm gonna lose 1 here. Do not pick this up. Excuse you? Very rude, madam. Oh. Oh. I jumped twice. Come on. All the movement's been good up to this point. It can't be like that. Fox fight. Hit me with that RNG. Oh! Pretty good luck so far. There's some balls. So if my aim would have been better, we'd already been done. And it would have been an amazing fox fight. This is still pretty good. I just, you know, would have been better. Okay. Stop mashing immediately after the fight. This lady tells us we gotta ride a pickle. And so we will. Three hearts. I don't think it's worth stopping at the inn. I can purchase a life orb if I want while I'm in the train. I think I don't want... So I think if I bump into the tank, he'll just... he might one-shot me. I don't know if he does 2 or 3 damage. Probably 3. I guess it depends on if I hit him with my body, like if I walk into him, or if he shoots me, because he's got 2 different projectiles. We're just gonna go for it. And enjoy karaoke. It's at least a lot more tolerable in Japanese. Run up, smack the tank in the face. Get away from it. I still got shot. Okay. My fault. It's absolutely my fault. Damn it. It's because I didn't, like, repeat the pattern properly. Okay, well, now you know that those bolts do more damage. Alright, so remember I was talking about, like, I chose not to purchase a life orb? Yeah. Bird. I don't know what that movement was. I'm so sorry. Okay, Sharkman. Shark Woman. Shark Madame. Still got me. Wow. I missed. I'm so sorry for that shark fight. I just didn't want to use up my life orb there. When I was so close to defeating her. Well, the train sequence was not good. Bad movement in the platforming area. 2 pretty subpar boss fights. The fox fight before was good. So that kind of makes up for it. I do not trust my abilities to get through the next section without taking damage and using up my orbs, so we're gonna burn time to stay at the end again, unfortunately. Yep. So it's basically like challenge mode of the game where you just try to pick up none of the things. This is real slow. Again, I'm aware you can hop over that barrier and not deal with that whole sequence, and that would have been the right choice if I had any experience with trying to do that. So, I didn't. If someone else ever tries to do this, they should. There you go. We got the guy his flute materials, which we have to pick up to progress the story. We get the flute. We have to get to progress the story, as far as I'm aware. Unless someone proves me wrong in the future. The future of Holy Umbrella speedrunning. Okay, the good news is we're fully stocked up on health. See, I don't think you can get through this sequence without the flute. I don't even know if the game would allow you to. But maybe it does. Maybe, like, if you're able to get to the right side of the screen, it just automatically loads in this next area. If that's the case, and you can find a way to glitch your way across with only 5 hearts, then that would be quite a feat. Sure. Shot in the face. I got caught in that waterfall. Suboptimal, no, thank you. Suboptimal switching of characters. If I knew what I was doing, I would have known to push R instead of L to get to the burn faster, which is where I was trying to be. Hey! I think it's genuinely tough to get that stun lock on that guy without taking damage. Okay. Took 2 hits to get here. Not a problem. Shark Lady is tough, but we've got potion and a life orb, so this is honestly the portion in the middle of the game that I think is the most challenging, just dealing with this. Things will smooth out for a bit, and then it'll get real bad at the end. There goes that orb. Excuse me. I'm trying to use my potion. I knew I didn't need it to finish the fight, but I used it to go ahead and get back up to full health. Mostly because I'm not sure what the next section is where I would encounter enemies. Yep. To reset the health values. Okay, so I've got no healing now. Worth keeping in my brain. We're gonna go talk to Wipes at the top of town. Wipes tells us to go talk to the Yeti. I've got maybe enough money to purchase another round of Life Orb Potion. Yeah, because I don't think that there's enemies. There are enemies in the start of the second screen coming up. I guess they're like in the middle of the first screen, so it would be kind of... It would have been pretty hazardous to go through this section with 1 heart. Which is why I used that potion back there at the Shark Lady. Thank you. Nice. And that's why it was dangerous. Okay, sure. Back down to a single heart. The next area will be Waterfall 1, I think? Which does have enemies, like, all over the place. I could just run in and take a death immediately. The question is whether or not I want to have a Life Orb for the cat fight. Which I think I'm okay with not doing. Like, the reason that would fail is if I have input failures. If, when I go to use the gliding mechanic, the umbrella just doesn't come out, which happens a lot. So, if I take a death in the cat section, it's probably going to be because of that. The point is, routing-wise, like, I'm making the decision right now, do I stop to get more healing items or just carry on with my business? And I'm choosing to carry on, but we'll find out if it was the wrong choice. This area is literally nothing. This area is a good place to get $110. Alright, waterfall. Yeah, so I'm gonna run in and take a death immediately. Unfortunately, because I'm so weak. Okay, thank you. I have to wait. I can, okay. That's unfortunate. I was holding down the button, but apparently, like, my finger slipped off of it. Like, I was not trying to swing the umbrella there like I did. It's, like, real obvious that what happened was not a thing that I was intentionally trying to do. That's fine. That was an input failure situation. And that was also an input failure situation. if I get hit by another umbrella, it's because of that. But I'm trying to do this. Okay. Alright. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Did it again. Did it again. So again, like I said, I had the capacity to stop and get healing items to avoid having, like, I could have had safeguards for this, but I kind of made the decision, no, it's going to be fine. And it was not fine, just because I underestimated the game's ability to just sabotage me with the controls. Repeatedly. That's on me. I've played the game enough that I should know better. Because it's not a challenging fight. You literally just go left, right, and float between the umbrellas, but the controls just do not do what you tell them to do. Catfight should not take that long. In any context. So that was really frustrating. But, we're moving on. If that is the worst thing that happens during this run, it's okay. There are worse things coming up. Okay. 1 heart. The next area is Waterfall 2. It's literally the same thing. I'm about to fight the cat again in the ice cavern. Reset the health here. This is the area where we have to worry about the poison, I don't know, mosquitoes? Thanks. And if one of those comes into contact with me, I just will instantly die and have to reset the screen. Here. And here. This guy's got a bunch of health, I found out last time. Because my umbrella is now extremely weak. Sir? Oh. Okay. Ice cavern. Like, I can take damage here, but it shouldn't be that bad. Have to get this. That's why they put it in plain sight. excuse you? Because of the ice physics, I couldn't jump very far. Are you kidding? Grab the damn wall, kid. So there are ice physics. Nice. Don't worry about it. Whatever I had to say was less important than watching him have an amazing movement. There are ice physics that prevent you from controlling your jump, basically. You kind of just go flying off in a direction when you leave the ground with ice in the way. So I'm going to take a death because I'm assuming that we're going to encounter the exact same problem where the controls are going to be bad. Because now we just got the same fight but with ice and on the ground. Yeah. So this is another case where I could have and had the option to purchase healing items to help deal with this, assuming that the controls would be like this, and I just went, no. No, it's gonna be fine. Damn it. Alright. We're going with the cat boss. Still losing time, but again, there are worse things coming up. The other side of choosing when to purchase healing items is that you have a limited amount of money that you can get during the speedrun. And so you can't just, like, stop between every boss and just keep refilling your life orb and potion. You just don't have the money for it. Stay as the bird, because we gotta jump over this wall. Now we got the push mechanic. That's true. I did not declare that the $80 is disallowed in low percent, so if you need extra money, you can certainly pick it up from, like, pots and things if you want. Those are not permanent items. Youth? Alright. We found the apples, saved her girlfriend, we hold hands, or touch knuckles, or whatever's going on there. saved the village. I come over here, go into this church, talk to this guy who tells us to go to the castle. Let's see. I'll go ahead and restock my healing stuff now. This is probably the last time in the game that the potion is worth anything to me. I think that we're rapidly approaching the point where everyone's just going to one-shot me because I haven't been picking up any defensive upgrades, and that's, you know, just the way it is. We're doing less and less damage to them, and they're doing more and more damage to me. Ideally, I want to end this screen with full health. But in order to do that, I've got to slap this guy around a bunch of times because my umbrella sucks. Well. Damn it, bird! Well, so much for ending this screen on full health. It's not happening now. We will end the screen at least. So I'm going to have to stay at the inn that's coming up, and if you get to the next area with full health, then you don't have to stay at the inn. You still have to talk to the guy, but he'll just say, do you want to save your game or not? So that's like a thing you can do to save time, is end this area with full health, so you don't have to stay at the end. But do the opposite of that, end it with 1 health. So it also means you have to have the $50 to pay the guy to stay at the inn here. Yes, the dinosaur did ruin my world, but that's okay. Joke's on him. I've seen the Land Before Time. I know how it ends for him. Hey there, Nolkins. What? Are you kidding? I don't even... I gotta climb up that wall. Oh my... Wow. I gotta do 5 health, 5 damage to me? That was amazing. Who knew? Alright, well, we just had an experience together. We had another experience together. And now I can bonk on that ceiling and fall down either. Who knew that this area of all areas would be where I lose so much time? It's alright. I don't even understand how I fell through those, and I hit the right one and bounced into the left one and fell down rather than bouncing off the top. Have you not been here for any of Holy Umbrella? Well, I got good news. You didn't miss much. And if I can get through this without a horribly embarrassing time, then I don't plan on doing anything else with it. There's a boy, there is an umbrella. Okay, so we learned last time that this is a real problem. We gotta juke this dude. I did not juke him correctly. This hallway is real bad. Because I've got this 5 health and no defense. And everything destroys me. I think the flying guys do... Come on. anytime that happens, it's just a drop to jump input. The flying guys do 2, and the helmet boys do 3. Okay, just do that. And I can barely jump over him. So I gotta, like, land in front of him. That's fine. Oh, they only do 1. So the flying guys do 1, the things they drop do 2, and the helmet boys on the ground do 3. So in the normal speedrun, you would just dash through there and just take the damage because it doesn't matter. But when I haven't been picking up any health upgrades or defensive upgrades, it's a real problem. So sorry that I lost time there, but I lost a lot of time there in the last attempt too, because last night I just had never bothered to try to figure out mechanically how I needed to get through that hallway, so it took, I think, 5 tries. I mean, it could be. I'm not here to tell you what the narrative is. If you want to know what the narrative is, you gotta go play the English translation yourself. So we don't got time for that. What I will say about this category, alright, is that it does force you to do things that you would absolutely never do in the normal speedrun. So we'll experience that probably at the very end, and hold on, it'll be a real experience, I promise you. Alright, so we have to have $800 here to pay that guy to do the dojo to progress the story. We are mercifully getting some health, 2 health, the ability to stomp on enemies, and an attack and a defense. So that's the only upgrade we get on that front in the game. Okay, boy. Well, it's hidden, alright. I don't know if it's a gem. It's, you know, it's an experience. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the life orb. Excuse you? Am I not going to buy a life orb? Oh, I already have a life orb. Interesting. I didn't realize that I had health things still. Okay. Well, that was a loss of time, caused through sheer incompetence. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, like, literally only 3 people have ever run this game. So, it definitely is obscure, and nobody knows what to expect of it. And this is where things got real bad last night. I'm thankfully more prepared to deal with them now. But basically, this guy has 4 cycles he can throw at me. 2 of them are fast. The wind is one, and the plants are the other, in that I can get in 5 or 6 hits when they do that. If he does the balls, I can only get in 1 or 2 hits. That. And if he does the movement, I have to not jump or he will kill me. And since you jump at the start of all of the other ones, it's real easy for muscle memory to destroy you there. Oh. Oh! I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I was able to tease him up. Oh, that's not gonna work, though. Okay, so that was my life orb getting used, unfortunately. But what did I say? Like, it's real hard to train your brain to not do that thing, because it's what you do in all 3 of the other phases. So I have to try to intentionally hesitate at the start of every phase now, and I have not adjusted to it fully yet in this one. I also didn't do a great job of dealing with the balls. So just be really careful about. You can jump between them, but it's tough and they just do a lot of damage, so ideally don't. Ideally just back away like that. Okay, now he's going to move into a second phase, which is going to be slow and problematic, because I gotta basically hit him up to that point, and then I gotta wait for his water to move away from me. Oh, 2 health. Whatever. So I'm gonna... 14.5 minutes is obviously better than 28.5 minutes. Oh yeah, low percent gets real bad from here on out. Since I used my life orb there, I'll buy another life orb. I'm choosing to burn time here to heal back up to full health. Because you know what's coming next? Why, it's the dinosaur in armor, of course. And, he's bad news. But first we have more platforming. Remember, my umbrella's weak, so pretty much everything is going to take at least 2 hits now. I'm really surprised I didn't get hit with the helmet boy there. Fell through that. Oh, salvaged it. So when it comes to the dinosaur, you want to respect him at all times. So just assume that he's going to charge at you. He can do either the charge or the bite. If he does the bite, well, guess what? That was fast, and you're awesome. You can just start smacking him in the tail and have a good day. But otherwise, assume he's just going to always do that, because he does so much damage that you can't really do anything but just stay out of his way. No. Okay, thank you. Oh, that was just an input failure. But, as you can see, he ate up all of my health in one hit. That's what we used the life orb for. Unfortunately, I now no longer have a life orb, nor the money to purchase a new one. I don't know. Budget cuts, I assume. They blew all their budget on Jeff Goldblum. Alright. The dinosaur is not the most problematic part of the endgame. Okay, so this is the portion where I need to go to the church to talk to the guy. Then go talk to his daughter at the train station. Drop some narrative on me. Now we're heading to the desert. We gotta go talk to a specific NPC in the middle of town to progress the story. Did they all move at the same time? I don't know that I've ever been able to notice that in real time. Oh. They do, don't they? Yep. Alright, here I'm gonna get sniped by a bird at the end. There's, as far as I know, no way to avoid it other than just going slow. I should have taken out those chickens for lag reduction. That's okay. Now we gotta take this quiz to get a light bulb. What, did I do it wrong? Wow. I must have just... Yeah. Yeah. I was just apparently mashing still, and it went off, and yeah, so got to re-experience that. Okay, so now we gotta equip the light bulb. Nope. This area is awkward for me because I usually get the treasure chests as I'm going through, so hopefully we are able to avoid that particular fate. No. What do you mean? The coins don't count towards the goal. No, I was dodging the, I was talking about the treasure chest that I didn't want to pick up. Okay, the Sphinx is a real problem. I was here for a while. The, glowy ball of energy, thanks. Now we're stuck on these mummies. The glowy ball of energy one-shots me, is what I was trying to say. And I kept falling through the hitbox of it. There we go. Separated them. So basically, you just have to be willing to burn some time for safety. Like right now, I don't want to mess with what's going on. Not with the wings, not with the mummies so close together. I will probably, yep, probably fall through the hitboxes right as the physics change. Thanks. So we've got some of these cycles where we just have to kind of stand around and wait. I didn't hit the ball. See? Fell through the hitbox of the ball. Nope, you would think that you could stand on that platform that the Sphinx is also standing on in order to get to it, but no, that is not how game mechanics work. So yeah, respect the ball is what you learn here. I did not respect it. respect the ball. And the wings got me. So as you can see, this is the point in the game where our low attack power has become real obvious. Now from a game design perspective, you could look at this and go, well, you just kind of like artificially inflated the duration of your game by, oh boy, that's fine. Giving things attack values respect the ball. When it could just, you know, you could have removed the attack parameter of the game entirely and just given everything less health. But anyway, that was an okay Sphinx fight. I'm sure you weren't just feeling the game. That Sphinx was beating its wings pretty hard. Making loud, booming noises. Maybe that's just you, making loud, booming noises. Alright. Now is when the game gets really problematic. Okay. I think I no longer have a life orb. If I do, I didn't see it in the menu. Okay. So. This is the boss rush sequence. Yeah, thanks for that. And I spent about an hour here last night because all of these fights, the enemies have significantly more health than they had the first time. And suddenly I had to deal with things that I never had to deal with before in bizarre ways. So, we'll see what the game throws at us. Right now we have healing, but as soon as we don't anymore, that's when everything's going to fall apart. My potions are still, like, I think everybody does too much damage for the potions to really be worth much of anything to me anymore, but we'll see. So the fox is actually one of the easiest parts of this, because the umbrella that I'm equipped with is the one that we had when we faced this boss the first time. This is the one that it's like designed for. I mean, it's a wind umbrella. The game is actually not particularly clear about if it's the holy umbrella, if all of the umbrellas are holy umbrellas. It's not even the... It's just one of the umbrellas in the game. The holy umbrella might be the one you get at the end of the game, or they're all holy umbrellas. It really doesn't say. For a game about umbrellas, it's kind of vague about it. So anyway, this is like the easiest of the boss fights in this area now. Which is funny, because it's the one that costs you the most time in the normal speedrun. Yeah, that's just because I didn't think I grabbed it, and I didn't believe. Okay. So the gorilla was surprisingly strong, and it's because of the health values changing. And what that does to the fight, because I'm so weak and it takes so long, is it throws off the pattern of the gorilla to a point that you never see it in the normal game. So he's slowly working his way to the left of the screen, which is fine, right? Like in the normal game, this is nothing. The problem is that now you can see that there's this like narrow gap that I have to jump between, and I have to switch to the bird to do it. Just this like dumb tech that I had to learn. That only exists in this category. So this category gives the penguin time to shine. And I guess, like, theoretically, that might be a thing you would do in the normal game when you first fight the guy. But there's just no reason to, because he doesn't have this much health. So that was fantastic. I promise you, I was there for a very long time last night. Okay, the rock is bad for the same reasons it was bad the first time, only now it's got more health. So, like, I just can't... I have to try to remember to not jump immediately. Until I see what pattern drops down. There's been reasonable luck so far. Okay, there you go. But you can see how little damage I'm doing to him at this point. Would have preferred that to not happen. Come on, 2 health. So, all I've got is a potion, and I think that everything that's remaining... Well, the cat, I think, does not one-shot me. I think the cat has 2 hits. Well, the Sphinx is the same. It's just slow and terrible. Check the ball. Yeah, okay. Okay, thanks for that. I think so. I think the Sphinx is just literally the same. Alright. Alright, thank you. I'm tempted just to let it take me out. I'm just gonna let it take me out. Just because, like, going with that little amount of health for that duration of time is not worth the risk. Now, annoyingly, if you lose one of these fights, you get kicked back out and have to watch the roulette wheel again. Now, the Shark Lady is the real final boss. Why? Because this is the way to fight her. That was not quite right. There we go. That's what you want to do. You have a very narrow box of time to get away from her and get back up on that ledge. And it sucks. The bird clearly does, like, no damage. That's why we switched to the boy to at least hit her once. Sometimes she does that weird, like, hop in place thing. But yeah, who knew? That suddenly you'd have to use the bird in boss fights. Here we are. Oh. Whew. So that was the worst of what I had to deal with. Oh, respectable. I think I bumped into the body of the snakes. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cat immediately take me out. Now, yesterday I did not see this cat go into its second phase, and I don't know what that means in terms of if that is only triggered if you do a certain amount of damage to it in a period of time, or what exactly was going on, but if you don't see the second phase again... Alright, that was an input failure. Then that's going to lead me to believe that there's something going on with the behavior where, yeah, it must be damage related because I've got such a weak umbrella. Okay, thank you. I guess... Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna keep doing this. I thought that maybe I could take one rainbow. That is not the case, so we are in one-shot mode today. It is. It is now. It wasn't before. They changed the rules. I think I can use my potion to protect myself from a single umbrella. A single rainbow. So, if I get to the point where I'm closer to killing it, I'll do that. But I'm gonna wait to see what the inputs do before I get to that point, because it's not worth it until we're close. Also, the potion is about to be worthless anyway, because absolutely everything that's remaining in the game will one-shot me. Yeah, at this point in the game, you're supposed to have 20 health as opposed to 7. And you're supposed to be getting attack and defensive upgrades and better umbrellas. So that's why it's taking me so long to fight everything, and why I'm taking so much damage. And that's why it's a low percent. That's the point of low percent, yeah. You just don't pick up any of the things. So dinosaur fight is the same, it just takes longer. Okay. Respect the charge. Stay away from him. That's basically the strat, is just keep jumping around. And he's doing that, jump over here. If he does the bite, you can go in and get some more hits in. If he does not do the bite, well, reset. Hope that it gives you a better random chance on the following attempts. There we go. But yeah, I can't touch any part of the dinosaur. Yeah, his spinities actually are a valid part of his hitbox when he's doing the dash attack. See how he kind of like lowers his head? You can like think you're gonna dodge him, but you get run into that front spike with your like jump arc. Especially his spinities. What, you thought that dinosaur was just wearing armor for show? Here's the real question. Does he have an assistant put on the armor for him? Ooh, 22 minutes is a whole lot better than 57 minutes. So that probably looked rough, but I promise you, getting through the shark on the first attempt... Getting through most of those on the first attempt was real hard. If I was struggling the most with the cat boss of all things, fine. Was he just born wearing armor? Does the armor grow with him? So I can't afford to buy another life orb, and even if I could afford to buy a potion, it's worthless to me. I'm pretty sure maybe Emperor 1 I could take one hit from, like, the boomerang. Regardless, we're just going. Okay, we gotta remember to avoid this hidden pickup that's right here. So don't land in the middle of that. So it's fine that I took that damage, because otherwise I would invalidate my low percent by picking up the defensive boost that's located on the ground between those two flares. I could have waited for the flares to go down before jumping through, and that was probably the better thing to do. But whatever. I grabbed a couple hearts there. So weak that we can't even take these guys out with a single hit, so we gotta just wail on them. Yeah, can't pick up any of the extra stuff, so that's how it would happen. Same thing, don't drop down this first pit like you would in the normal speedrun, because that gives you a defensive or attack upgrade. Or a health upgrade or something. Don't touch it either. Oh, sorry. That was awkward. Okay, we got through without sabotaging ourselves. Final boss sequence. This is just gonna be like kind of long and tedious more than anything. Because the lightning bolt will one-shot me, I kind of just have to keep my distance. I can like try to get in like a bonus hit, but I'm probably not going to. Okay. And then basically this portion, we just want to keep our distance. Input failure. Good stuff. Get to start over. So what you want to do when the Emperor throws the boomerang is to hover over it, but guess what? If the hover just doesn't work, well, you just die. This happened sort of halfway through the fight instead of at the end. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, if the game doesn't do it, we're gonna should be sad about it, I guess. No! Oh. Wow, man. Robbery. Alright. My fault. Rushing in to get the next part started, and the fire hitbox was apparently still there. Took me out, so we gotta do the whole thing over again, unfortunately. Pissed me off. I was doing real good, but okay. That's fine. That is, I think, the biggest time loss of the run. Yeah, the Emperor was looking real stupid there, going the whole time without hitting me once, and all of a sudden, BAM! Stupid kid just ran right into my flamethrower. Came running at me with his umbrella. What are you gonna do, bringing an umbrella to a flamethrower fight, kid? That was weird. What's stopping you? Just walk around like that going, "Give me the umbrella!" Nobody does in this universe. That's why this kid is destined to be the wielder of the Holy Umbrella. He's the only one who knows how to hold it. And not have it look like it's just velcroed to his palm. Yeah. Well, apparently I didn't even lose a whole minute there. It felt bad. Okay, Emperor 2 fight is just slow. Can't take any hits, but it's not random. So it's just a matter of, you know, following the cycle, And if I take a death, it's because I brushed into his knuckle hitbox, which does happen. Oh, or that. Somehow missed him. It just feels so, like, cheap. Like, I know that the knuckles are there. I am clearly doing the thing to avoid hitting them. But, yeah. There's a stupid narrow window. Come on. That was something. Alright, cool. So again, the most I could have done differently before coming here is I could have done some grinding for money to go have enough to go buy a life orb to take one hit. But I would have used that hit up already on the first Emperor fight. But that first Emperor fight would have been a lot faster if I would have had the life orb on there. Because I had to redo all of it. So you would weigh the amount of time it takes you to go grind for $200 versus the amount of time you might lose if you do badly. Yeah, it's true. Just pick up the extra $80 in that guy's toilet. The problem with that is I think you just generally, from the number of times I've run the game, I think you just do not know when you will need healing things. Because it just fluctuates based on your performance, and the performance is so spotty because of the erratic nature of the mechanics. No! If you say no, you just keep playing the game. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I think that sub 2 hours is good enough. Considering how last night was 3 hours, I spent an hour in the boss rush trying to figure out how to use the penguin and the shark lady fight. All of that was reasonable. I clearly, like, took deaths that didn't need to happen, and it can be faster. No, I don't think you can get through the game in 1 hour. I think it genuinely, like, the actual wall is just the minimal amount of damage you can do with the wind umbrella. It does give you the final umbrella for the final boss, so you are doing more damage there, finally. But you're still doing less than you would do in the normal game because you don't have any attack upgrades. So, I mean, like, there's, like, the compelling argument for this category is that you do have to do different things, especially there at the end where you have to have more safe strats for dealing with the bosses. If there's someone who's better than me and can fight the shark lady without having to switch to the bird like that and do that sort of safe strat, awesome. Do it. Be fast. Be better. You have my blessing. The bird strat was the only way I could figure to predict her behavior and get around her, because if you don't do that, she either throws water in your face, which instantly kills you, which you can jump over, but if you jump instinctively to get over her water, but instead of throwing water, she also jumps and plows into you with your body, that will instantly kill you. If she pokes you with your sword, that will instantly kill you. So, because she has one of two things she will do, and there's no, like, tell about what she's going to do, she just randomly chooses one or the other, it seemed to me the best thing to do was to lure her to the right side of the screen and just keep hopping to safety, and then get behind her when she does the sword attack, hit her once, jump back over her. You have a very narrow period of time to jump over her. I think I briefly toyed with trying to switch to the kick girl and, like, slide through her, and it was not working out for me. I also tried to be the kick girl to make the gorilla fight go faster, but I think that what I did with the gorilla in this one was the best thing to do, where you basically just have to swap to the penguin and jump between that bear, which also one hit kills you, and the gorilla, which one hit kills you, and go into that little narrow gap between them as he progresses closer to the left side of the screen. You can also manipulate his movement, so you can kind of, like, force him to go more to the right or left side of the screen based on, like, where he lands before he does his throw a bear move. So you can use that to sort of help out with the positioning of the bear and the gorilla. And I lost a lot of time to the cat fight in this run that I'm upset about, because it was, most of the time, it was usually just the game not pulling out the umbrella when I needed it to. There you go. That's the challenge mode. Low percent.